Oops, I still have that up. Let's just get straight into the next episode, shall we? So, I have no idea what this is, any of this. Starting with a Civil War reenactment from in 1990. Start with apparently a tug-of-war and log throw contest. So, what can possibly go wrong? This, by the way, is the fourth consecutive episode of Izzago's Cinema. We have 3 previous episodes in this one sitting, and assuming I feel up to it after this, I might even do a 5th. We shall see. It's gonna be a late one for me tonight. I might go make myself a cup of sleepy tea at some point during either this or the next broadcast. Probably the next one, honestly. Because the next one's going to be harder to sit through. Because at least this one is quite varied. So this is what the Civil War was like. The Confederates and the Union were more like fraternities, I suppose. Oh, here they go, here they go. Are the numbers even? Hello! Good evening there, chaps. Ugh. Oh, look at that. This really plays like a film reel from the 1920s. Which side is which? Oh, that guy went tumbling. Wonder if this is a hobby that's losing steam. Ooh. One does not simply fire. You load it. It takes precision. This guy at the back, he's struggling. He's struggling. Uh, oh. Okay, no, he's good. He's come good. Uh-oh, we're frozen. Why are we frozen? Oh, there we go. There we go. We're back. Like, uh-oh. Oh, he turfed that thing. Bro, turfed that log. I apologize for looking at my phone so much. There's some discussion going on in a Discord that I'm in. I'm trying to calm it down for important reason. Namely, I don't want people to have the wrong idea of a certain situation. I'm not going to say more about it out of respect to who it involves, but there's some stuff that's just seems like it could be heading in the direction of conspiracy theory, and I want to prevent that discourse from happening. Oh. Clearly a fun day out for all. Where is Waycross anyway? I'm gonna Google that right now. GA? From Georgia. Let's see. History. Let's see, what? There a big civil war battle there? Definitely Confederate. It looks like their public broadcasting is still on. No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Alright, I'm gonna do it for real this time. Ugh. Rubbish. Rubbish. It's rubbish. Fucking rubbish. Back when this was filmed, it was far more okay than it is now. Fly the Confederate flag. So, I'm assuming this is in the South, being Georgia, right? So, what we're looking at here is a bit of a time capsule. So what I can see is nothing fucking happens here. Some of these people can throw this fucking log, hey. Well done, Jim. Well done.
This is a production of Waycross Community Television, the cable partnership of Forest Park, Green Hills, and Springfield Township with Warner Cable.
Rad.
Opinions are those of the program participants and in no way represent the community governments or the cable company. If you have questions regarding this program, or if you would like to participate in the activities of Waycross Community TV, you may call 825-2429. Waycross Community Television, 2086 Waycross Road, Forest Park, Ohio.
Oh boy, that's some noise. Probably should have put this on last.
All right, welcome to Forest Fair Mall and the Dare to Be Safe game.
This game is played with 2 teams of 3 players, the red team and the green team. And
The green
player
team.
for the red team is Scott. Player number 2 is Chris. Player number 3 is Mary. Player number 1 for the green team is Jamie. Player number 2 is Jason.
Should have had the numbers opposite
Player
color
number
there.
3 is Guy. The rules of the game are simple. The first person to get from the start of the game all the way through the maze to the end of the game and be the first person off the last square wins for their team. Okay, that's the simple rules. Now, to get from one point to the other, we spin the wheel with our celebrity wheel spinner. And the number that it lands on, you move those amount of carpet spaces. When you land on a red square,
Oh boy, this is
you
going
have
to be a
answer
disaster.
a dare question or a safety question from Ranger Dave.
Hi.
When you land on a yellow square, you have to answer a safety question from Judge Bopner at Safety Court, all the way down there. And when you land on a green square, all you have to do is wait for your next turn to continue on again. But you don't want to land on those striped squares. What do you think that will do? Jail. That'll send you to jail. So, we don't want to land on those squares. Player number 1 for the red team is Scott. Spin the wheel for Scott, and we'll see how far he gets to go. We're going to start everybody off. 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. Jamie, player number 1 for the green team. Spin it for Jamie. We're going to get everybody out on the board. Then we'll start asking questions. Jamie moves 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chris, player number 2 for the red team. Spin it for Chris. Chris moves 12 spaces. 1, 2, 3,
Jeez.
4, 5,
Rigged.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right there. Jason, player number 2 for the green team, moves 5 spaces. That's going to be a crowded red square. Crowded red square. Mary, spin the wheel for Mary. Mary gets to move 2 spaces. 1, 2. You're on a green square. There you go. And Guy, player number 3 for the green team, moves 2 spaces. 1, 2. All right, Scott, you're the first person up. Player.
I'm intrigued by this.
Scott, look at me. How are you?
Fine.
Fine. You have to answer a question from Ranger Dave.
Okay, Scott. Is it okay for you to play with matches as long as you don't burn anything?
No.
That's right.
No, never play with matches even if you don't burn anything. Spin the wheel for Scott and we'll see how far he gets to go. 1 space. 1 space. Jamie, turn around, answer a safety question from Ranger Dave.
Okay, Jamie. Is alcohol considered to be a drug?
Yes.
That's right.
Yes, it is. Alcohol is considered to be a drug. That is true. Spin the wheel. And we'll move Jamie on the board. 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chris, red team player number 2. How'd you get way out there, Chris? Good spin, huh? Answer this safety question from Ranger Dave, and you get to go further.
Okay, Chris. Is it okay for someone to smoke cigarettes? Is it healthy for them?
Is it okay for people to smoke cigarettes? Is it a healthy thing to do?
No.
No, it's not.
right.
Spin the wheel.
These questions are
Say
tricky.
big number.
Big numbers.
You have to say it enthusiastically or you'll get small numbers.
Oh,
12. Move out. 1, 2,
that worked.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
This kid's gonna win by a
11, 12.
truckload.
There. Good move. Chris is way out in the lead. Jason. Where's Jason at? Safety question from Ranger Dave.
okay, Jason. Being as you're supposed to ride your bicycle in the street but not on a sidewalk, are you supposed to ride in the same direction as the cars are going, or should you ride against the traffic?
Again.
Ooh.
Always ride your bike with traffic. Never ride against traffic. Nope, you always ride on the same side the cars are going on. But that's okay. You don't have to move back any spaces. You stay right there, and then you get another shot in your next turn. Where is Mary? Mary, you're on a green square, so you don't have to do anything, do you? You just have to smile and say big numbers. Spin the wheel. Let's get her a big number so she can get out of here. Big number for Mary. 5. That's not bad. 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guy, you're on a green square too. What school you go to?
SCPA.
SCPA. Spin the wheel. We'll get Guy out of here too. Big numbers for Guy. 8 spaces. Move out 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Scott, you're on a safety court square. Judge Bopner, a safety question for Scott, please.
Scott, true or false? Only little kids have to wear seatbelts in a car.
False.
That's right. That's
False. Everybody has to wear a seatbelt. Good job.
Everybody.
Spin the wheel.
GG's. Jeez, that kid's
Move him
he's
out.
knowledgeable. I didn't know that.
Move him up. 12 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right there on the red square. Good job. Jamie. Jamie, you're on a safety court square too. Judge Bopner, a question for Jamie, please.
Jamie, is it okay to ride with somebody who's been drinking alcohol?
No.
As long as you ride. Well, let me finish. As long as you wear your safety belt.
No.
That's right. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't even
Yeah.
matter if you're wearing your safety belt. You never drive with someone who's been drinking alcohol.
Very good.
Spin the wheel. Let's see how far Jamie gets to go. Say big number.
Big numbers.
You didn't say that too enthusiastically. You only got a 2. 1, 2 right there. Chris.
Poor kids.
Chris way out in the lead. Chris on a red square. Answer this safety question from Ranger Dave. And we'll
Okay,
see how far you
Chris.
get to go.
After you're done trick-or-treating on Halloween, who should you have check over your candy to make sure there's no problems with any of it?
The police.
The police, if they're close, who would be easier?
My parents.
Your parents. That's
Parents,
good.
that's
The
right.
police is good too, though. We can always check your candy out, but I'm sure we have better things to do that night. Spin the wheel. If you find something though that's messed up, should you call the police? Yes, big time. 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Jason. Where's Jason?
Oh.
Jason all the way in the back. Jason. Jason, answer this
You got
safety question so we
screwed.
can get you out of last place.
Okay, Jason. What do the letters of DARE stand for?
Do you know what DARE stands for?
Drug abuse resistance education.
Very
Excellent
good.
job. Drug
Yeah,
abuse
let's
resistance
go.
education. Round of applause for Jason.
I didn't know that. That's like
Spin
that's
the
the hardest
wheel.
question yet, and he got it right. 11, come on.
Spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're on a safety square. You don't have to do anything. Just smile and get a chance to move. Okay, Mary's turn. Mary, all the way in the back. Mary, answer this question from Ranger Dave, and we'll move you up a little bit.
Okay, Mary. Are all drugs bad for you?
Are all drugs bad for you, or are some drugs good for you if you're sick?
Some drugs are good when you're sick.
Some drugs are good for you when you're sick. That's
Right.
true. Spin the wheel for Mary, and we'll see how far she gets to go.
Almost trapped her with that one.
5. Move up 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Guy's turn. Where's Guy? There he is. All the way over there. Judge Bopner has a question just for you.
Hi, Guy. How you doing?
5.
Hi. You doing
He said,
great?
he said fine, Judge.
Oh, you said okay. All right.
Fine.
Here's my question. You're in your room playing, and your door's shut, and you hear the fire smoke detector go off. Is it okay to just run outside your door?
No.
No. What should you do first?
Touch the knob and see if it's hot.
That's right. Very
Touch
good.
the knob and see if it's hot. That's right. Never open up the door if the knob's hot. Turn the wheel. We'll see what he gets. Guy will move 12 spaces.
Oof.
Move on up there, Guy.
Good move,
1,
kiddo.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job, Guy.
Yeah, we've got
Scott.
a really good spinner this time.
I know we got some real good spinners. Scott, you're on a red square. You have to answer a safety question from Ranger Dave. Then you get to spin. What's your safety question?
Okay, Scott. If a stranger asks you to take a ride with him in his car, is it okay to go with him?
No.
That's right.
No, never go with the stranger. Spin the wheel for Scott. We'll see how far
Never.
he gets to go. Big numbers for
Although I
Scott.
did one time when I was like 12,
About
13.
11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right there on the yellow
Oh,
square. Good job.
even.
Jamie on the red square. Answer this safety question from Ranger Dave.
Okay, Jamie. When you're at the mall with your mom and dad, is it okay for you to just run off and go to the toy store without telling them where you go?
No.
That's right.
No, you should never run off from mom and dad when you're at the mall. Always stay close to your parents. Spin the wheel. And Jamie gets to move only one square. That's okay, though. You'll catch up. Chris up in front. Chris in the lead. Oh, Chris tied for the lead. That's right. It's your turn, but you have to answer this question from Judge Bopner. Judge, a question for Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Hi. Chris, I want you to tell me what traffic sign is in the shape of the letter X?
What traffic sign is in the shape of the letter X?
The full.
Yes. Hmm?
He's looking around, Judge, to see if he can find it.
Oh, well.
What was that?
5 seconds.
Train track.
Train tracks.
Well, that's close enough.
Railroad
That's a
crossing.
railroad
Okay,
crossing.
that
Yeah,
is close
that's
enough.
right.
Spin the wheel.
Yeah, come on, you gotta give him that.
Time on that one. Chris gets to move 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right up there. All right, good job, Scott. Now, or Chris, where's Jason at?
This is horrible.
Green square. Don't have to do anything but smile, say big numbers, and spin it. We'll see where Jason gets to go. Big 12. Excellent spin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good spin. Mary, player number 3 for the red team. Mary has to answer a safety question over here from Ranger Dave.
Okay, Mary. Are police officers your friends?
Yes.
That's right.
Yes, they are.
Oof.
Policemen are your friends. Spin the
Oof,
wheel.
are they?
Say big number.
Big number.
Harsh lessons.
How old are you?
9.
What school do you go to?
Hayes Elementary.
Hazel Elementary. You have any boyfriends?
No.
No. Move 5 spaces. That way.
Ugh.
1, 2,
Creep.
3, 4, 5. Excellent job. Now it's Guy's turn. Where's Guy at? All the way down here on a red square. Answer another safety question from Ranger Dave, and you get to move. And we'll catch up to those red guys up there.
Okay, Guy. When you're riding your skateboard, is it okay to have someone in a car tow you behind them?
If you're riding a skateboard, is it okay to hang on to people's car and let them pull you?
No.
No way. Dangerous business. Spin the wheel. And Guy gets to move 2 spaces. 1, 2. It's not too bad. Scott, way up front, Scott.
Red
Judge
team is
Butler has a
killing
question
it,
for
dude.
you.
Oh,
Answer this correctly, you get to move. But you don't want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't want a 6, or that will land you in jail. You don't want to go to jail. It's bad. Okay, Judge.
It's
question
bad.
for Scott, please.
Yes, Scott. Scott, I want you to tell me if this is true or if it's false. You're riding your bicycle on the street. You don't have to pay attention to any of the traffic signs. Only the cars have to.
Is that true or false?
False.
That's
False.
right. You
That's right.
most definitely
Anybody
have
on
to
the
pay
street
attention.
should pay attention. That's right. That's a good question, Judge. And Scott gets a move. 6 spaces. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh.
Bye, Scott.
Uh-oh.
Proceed.
Scott has to go to jail. Boo!
Oh, he likes it.
That means you have to stay in there for 1 turn, and you don't have a chance to win right away. Stay in there. We'll get back to you in a minute, Scott. Where's Jamie at? Jamie, why are you still in last place? We got to do something about that. Judge, Jamie's in last place, and she has a question from you.
Jamie, how you doing?
Fine.
How old are you?
10.
She's 10?
Team.
She's 10, Judge.
What school does she go to?
Hayes Elementary.
Hazel Elementary.
Do they got a DARE program there?
Do they have DARE at your school?
No.
Not yet.
Well, you better do something about that. Hey, can you tell me what traffic sign has 8 sides?
What traffic sign has 8 sides on it?
Stop sign.
That's correct.
A stop sign. Spin the wheel. Every now and then the judge will do a trick question and they say 9 sides. 4. Go 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Chris. Where's Chris? Chris up in front. Chris on the green square. Spin the wheel for Chris. He doesn't have to do anything but move. Big numbers for Chris. What school you go to?
Springdale.
Springdale Elementary. How many? 2 spaces. 1. Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Oh,
This little dude's gone to prison as well.
That were way out in the lead now are in jail.
tell Scott I said hi.
Okay, that gives you a chance to catch up now, guys. Chris and Scott sitting in jail. Oh my. Jason, where are you at? A red square. Answer this safety question from Ranger Dave.
Okay, Jason. Is it okay for you and your friends to play football on the street if it's not very busy?
No.
No,
Right.
we should always stay out of the street no matter how busy or not busy it is. Spin the wheel, get big numbers.
It's
These
fun.
guys are coming out of jail soon. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. Mary. Where's Mary? There she is. You're on a green square, so all you have to do is smile and say big numbers.
Big numbers.
Big numbers. Come on. Get Mary a big number. And get her way up there. 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another green one. Guy, you're on a red square. You have to answer a safety question from
God,
Ranger
you'd be
Dave.
so exhausted doing
Okay,
this.
guy.
Running
Is it
around.
okay for you to take someone else's medicine?
No.
No way. Never take medicine from anybody except mom and dad or a doctor. Spin the wheel. And Guy gets 7 spaces. Move on out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job.
Green team pull off the great escape here.
What, Scott, this is your first turn you get skipped on. So you have to stay in there for a whole nother turn, okay? All right, where's Jamie at?
No, let me out, 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 let me out.
Get a big number. Say, big number, please.
Big number, please.
Spin the wheel. Let's see what we can get. She gets a 1.
Ah.
Oh.
Boo.
Chris. Hi, Chris. This is your first time getting skipped too, okay? So next time you get out of jail. All right, but you have to stay right there for now. Jason. Jason on a green or on a yellow square. Ask a question, Judge Botner, for Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Fine.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's great.
Yeah.
True or false? It's okay for you to ride your bike at night as long as you got lights and proper reflectors.
True.
That's true.
That
Yeah,
is
that's
true. That's the only time you should ride your bike at night, is if you have the proper lights and reflectors. Jason moves 8 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job, Jason. Mary,
You.
you're on a green square, Mary. All you have to do is plead for a big number. Say, big number, please.
Big number, please.
And you get a 4. That's not that big. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guy. Way down here on a red square.
Get a 12, my man.
Wake up, Ranger Dave. Guy needs a question.
Okay, Guy. If you're at school and someone tries to start a fight with you and they punch you, is it okay for you to punch them back?
No.
No way. That just gets both of you in trouble. Never punch them back. Always report that to the teacher so you don't get in trouble too. Move 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh.
Guy nerdy.
This is a busy day in the jail. Get on in there. Not yet. You get a visitor. That's right. But, Scott, it's your turn to get out. All right? Spin the wheel for Scott. He spent his time in jail. He's sorry for what he's done. Stand there on the green square. Okay? And you get to go 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Jamie. Where's Jamie at? In last place still?
Oh.
Jamie.
Hey, Joe.
Yes.
Hey, oh, it's Joe. If she gets this right, she gets to go to the nearest Dare Square.
If she gets this right, she can go to the nearest Dare Square. All the way up there. Pressure time.
Oh.
Question, please, Ranger Dave.
Okay, Jamie. This is true or false. It is okay for you to say no to someone if they are touching you and it makes you feel uncomfortable.
True.
That is true.
Right.
That is true. All right, go all the way up to the Dare Square. We got Jamie out of last place. She was buried back there in last place forever, it seemed. Chris, come on out. Spin the wheel for Chris. We'll see how far he gets to go. Big numbers, please. You have to stay right there on the green square, and you get to move 8 spaces. Move them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because there's another jail square right up there.
Oh, don't want to land on that,
Watch
mate.
that one.
Yes.
Jason, on a green square. Spin it for Jason. Getting big numbers. We got a tight game here.
Go, Jay.
Big numbers, big numbers. 12 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Whoa.
I'll tell you what, he's pretty close, but you have to answer a question from who? Judge Bopner. Yeah, it's not so easy. Mary, you do have to answer a question from Judge Bopner. Judge, a question for Mary so she can move forward.
Hi, Mary.
Hello.
Pretty name.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
His wife's name's Mary.
Mrs. Bobner. Yeah. Hey, Mary.
What?
True or false? One of the safest places to be during a thunderstorm is under a large tree.
False.
That's right. That's
No
false.
way.
Very
That's
dangerous.
a dangerous place to be. Spin the wheel for Mary. We'll see how far she
A
gets.
very dangerous place to be,
Mary
kiddo.
can move 11 spaces.
Oof, good
Move
roll.
out. 1,
Good roll.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Woo. Guy's in there marking off his days in jail. Guy, this is the first time we get to skip you. Next time you get out, okay? Stay in there, stay tight, stay warm. Where's Scott? You're on a green square, Scott. All you got to do is smile and say, big number.
Big number.
All right, big number. A 4. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh.
Straight back into prison.
Scott can't get himself out of jail.
Repeat offender.
Jamie, where's Jamie at? Jamie, answer this safety question from Ranger Dave.
Okay, Jamie. What should you do if your
I'm getting into
clothes
this.
catches on fire? Should you call 911? Should you run outside for help? Or should you stop, drop, and roll?
Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and
Very
roll. Spin the wheel, get her a big number, and get her out of last place here. A 2. 1, 2. You're still in last place, Jamie, but that's okay. You can catch up because these guys keep landing in jail. I don't understand it. Chris?
I don't understand it. It's the drugs.
Is answer a question right, not get on the jail square, and you'll be in good shape, okay?
How many of these kids do you reckon turn to drugs? I'm guessing
For a question from
50%.
Judge Butler. Judge, I'm
Me,
sorry.
right over here.
Over there.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
How you doing?
Fine.
How was jail?
How was jail?
Boing.
Boring,
Well,
yes.
yeah.
No.
Straightened you out, I
A
guess.
good description of jail. Judge, a question for Chris.
Chris, you're in trouble, and you don't have your parents around. Should you A, look for a policeman and tell him, B, look for a fireman and tell him, or C, both?
C.
Either or.
C.
That's right. You can
C,
go to a policeman,
yes.
or if you can't find a policeman,
Firemen are your
will do.
friends too. Firemen are
This
your
kid gets
friends
a
too,
12,
so
he
you can
wins.
Always go to a fireman for help too. And you get to move 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're safely on a green square.
Oh,
Jason,
oh.
the pressure's on, buddy. All you have to do is answer one question correctly, and you can win this game. Judge, a question for Jason, who's only 3 squares away from winning.
How old are you, Jason?
11.
11. Huh.
11 years old. What's your favorite subject in school?
Yeah, what?
Math.
Math.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
You know
Not
what
for
a
long.
light is?
No.
Oh, well. I tried. You'll get there. You want a calculus or an algebra problem?
Please?
Does he want a calculus or an algebra problem?
You want a calculus or an algebra problem?
Or would you just rather have a safety problem?
Problem.
I think he would prefer the safety problem, Judge.
Okay. True or false? In a lightning storm, one of the safest places to be is in a car.
False.
Oh, that's true.
No.
That's one of the
That's
most
true.
safest places to be. Go
That's
back
a
one
safe-
space.
Go back 1 space, you're on a green square. That means the next time all you have to do is spin the wheel and you could win. All right, Mary. Mary up here on a
Kid
green
bottled it.
square.
He bottled it. It's over, green team.
Smile and say big numbers.
Big numbers.
GG's.
Let's see what we get.
GG's, green team.
Here goes the 12.
You put up a fight.
Here
Came,
comes the 12.
came from way far behind.
Spaces, go that way.
The
1,
knot.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 within
Whoa.
striking distance.
Oof.
Guy, come on out of jail. Give Guy a big number. Spin it. Nope. No escaping allowed. Big number for Guy. 8.
About an 8. That's
Move
pretty
on
good.
out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get back there. All right, Guy. Now, Scott,
He's losing control.
have you been
The kids are
skipped
getting
yet?
bored.
No.
No. This is your turn to get skipped. Now it's Jamie's turn. All the way back there on a green
Hey,
square.
Jamie, what are you doing back there, Jamie?
Jamie, spin the wheel for Jamie. We'll see how far she can go. On the green square. Big numbers for Jamie.
Big number, come
8
on.
spaces.
All right.
Oh, nice.
1,
Is that jail?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Phew.
That was close. Chris, player number 2 for the red team.
Ooh.
You need a big number to win this one, don't you? Okay. Big number, please.
Big number.
You sound
More
so
enthusiasm
enthused.
there.
Yeah, a little
Wait,
louder.
you're almost
Big
winning this
number.
game.
Big number it is, 11.
Whoa.
1, 2, 3, 4, and the red team is our winner.
Yay.
Everybody on the red team is going to receive a Dare to be Safe t-shirt and a Dare ruler, a Dare pencil, a Dare water bottle, and other
Yay.
Dare prizes. And the second place team is also going to receive a bag full of pencils, rulers, stickers, and other Dare goodies, okay? So no one's really a loser here.
All right.
All right, thanks for playing Dare to be
Yeah.
Safe, and thanks for being a safe person.
All right.
All right, go get Judge Botner 5.
Hey, bye, everybody.
As I said, man, green team bottled it.
Where life becomes a race.
Oh, this is what I'm here for.
Our kids grow up too fast. What we see in store is a threat of arms and war. And the deadly game they're taught that happiness is bought. So the children of today have no time for child's play. They feel they're all alone, even strangers in their home. So they hide the pain and tears. They destroy their youthful years by
Oh man, that was a
This is
banger.
a production of Waycross Community Television, the access partnership of Forest
Banger.
Park, Green Hills, and Springfield Township with Warner Cable. Opinions are those of the program participants and in no way represent the community governments or the cable company.
Yeah, they
If you
disagree
have
with this
questions
DARE
regarding
program.
this program, or if you would like to participate in the activities of Waycross Community TV, you may call 825-2429. Or write Waycross Community Television, 2086 Waycross Road, Forest Park, Ohio, 45240.
Oh! I'm reading about the DARE program.
Down. Down. Thank you. You want to stay slippery up here. I just want to stay
Can't be.
down. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to
What's up?
Green Hills Festival this year. We got quite a collection up here this year. This is Trapper's, most likely Trapper's last appearance at the Green Hills Festival as he's retiring this year from the traditional role. We have Jeff Larson, his partner Bear, who's watching the cameraman real good. He's our new upstart K9 is taking care of all the load now. He's working the road at night all by himself while Trapper and I take the easy day shift for a while. Then in a little bit we'll introduce you to Scott Hamilton and Shadow, Trapper's replacement. Trapper is 8 years old. We've been on the road for 7 years, starting our 8th year. Trapper and I have over 80 apprehensions in our career. Basically, the Trapper is a German Shepherd. He's a long-haired. That's why he has his long coat. He's a full-blooded registered
Beautiful
German
doggo.
Shepherd. He weighs 101 pounds. Jeff and Bear are going to be doing most of the work today as Trapper had 4 teeth pulled last week. So he's just a little sore yet. So basically, your canine dog is the same as your pet at home, except a little bit better trained. We start out with basic obedience, which everybody can do. Jeff will demonstrate a little bit here. You want to go down on
No.
down. Down. Down, you're not going to play. All quick. Okay. What he's doing now is called a heel. The dog should walk with you with his head right about your knee as you go. We do it both on lead and off lead.
Love how there's whining dogs just off camera here. No.
These
That's
commands
cool.
are done at a distance or close up and by hand. Because when we're tracking criminals at night or during the daytime, a lot of times we got to be away from our dogs and we don't want to give up our position, so we use hand commands. Now, we use simple English terms. Some people use German. Some use all kinds of strange language. Easy. You're retired, remember? Now, down. Everybody's dog should be obedience trained. They like it. They have fun. This is games for them. When we train our dogs, it's all a game. Everything's fun to them. Make a game out of everything. Shh. Quiet. Hey. Shh. Okay. All right. The dogs also are trained in what we call agility. They got to be able to jump most anything. For them to graduate, they got to be able to clear at least a 6-foot fence. It's usually easier for the dog than it is the handler, but we've got to clear it too. Our canine dogs in the state of Ohio has got to be certified by the state every 2 years. Both Jeff and I are certified by the state. Jeff just recently competed in some competition with 44, 50 dogs. He finished 6th overall. And there's a lot of different things, and that's very good. He also placed, I think, 64th in nationals last year, which is the highest any Forest Park dog has ever placed. Okay. Most of our apprehensions, people give up. At the last resort, are they apprehended by the dog? And when the dog apprehends a person, it's a trained response. The dog has no idea that he's hurting anybody. To him, it's just a game. Heel. Sit. Trapper's done several shows, and he knows what's coming up next, which is fun time. The canine sense of smell is tremendous. A little example we use is that when you walk into a kitchen and somebody's cooking a pot of soup, you smell the pot of soup. The dog smells each individual ingredient. So he can, it's very easy for him to find anybody hiding. That's what we mostly use the dogs for, is to find people hiding. Either good people or bad people. Our training is so refined these days, if somebody get lost in the woods and fall down and be hurt and couldn't find him, we could send the dog in, then they'd find him and lick him in the face by our command. Or if he's a bad guy hiding in there, I guarantee he wouldn't be licked in the face. Also, unfortunately, in today's society, we have a lot of females that are all quiet, that are coming into the world of crime. And you've got to teach your dog to apprehend a female, because our dogs live at home with us. They're a family pet, and they're around under the feet of the wife and what have you. And they're used to being pushed around by women. And you get them out in the real world where there's a female crook, dogs sometimes wonder what's going on, so you've got to train them. And we're very fortunate to have a female agitator or a female bad person. Karen Huber, Green Hills officer, who's married to George Huber, who's been our resident bad guy for as long as I can remember, about 18 years for all our dogs. So we'll give you a little show of apprehending a suspect.
It was a simpler
It's
time.
very hot out here for our dogs today. That's why they're coming out about 20 miles long. Dogs cannot perspire. The only way they get rid of heat is through their tongue. Sit. We're going to make this real gentle. Not so much for her, for his mouth. Now, as he watches the person, the bad guy, he's gone. He waits for a command. Good boy. Oh, good boy. Lead! Heel! Good boy.
Oh, Bumpy.
As you can see, there's absolutely no viciousness or anything in it. It's all friendly. It's a trained response. Hey, Jeff. There. We're going to do something. I don't want to do too much because there's 4 valves here. If you don't like.
Scared that one dog away, man. That one dog got scared.
If everybody wants to turn their attention to this area over here, we're going to do a little bit of a demo of the car. The dogs they have to respond to the car. Okay?
I want to watch the dogs.
We used to have a community festival like this here in this town, but it went away.
Our dog's personality completely changes when they get in that car. It's a trained response to bark and carry on anytime somebody approaches a car.
That dog's loving it. The dog's just like, love me.
Okay, guys.
Jesus.
Our dogs must be able to attack under gunfire, in case that ever happens. It don't happen around here, but I guarantee you down in Florida, West Palm Beach, Dade County, canine officers are in gunfights all the time, unfortunately. As you can see, Trapper wants to be involved in this. He don't like this retirement too much.
Oh, poor Trapper. Poor thing. Trapper just wants to play too.
Alright, fine. I'd like to take this time to introduce Patrolman Scott Hamilton and his partner Shadow, which is going to be our newest canine team. He starts school Monday morning. He'll be training with Cincinnati. And in about 14 weeks, he'll be out on the road. Then we'll be back to 2 canines on nighttime all the time. And for a while, we'll have 3 on. No, he was donated. Came out of Indiana, didn't he, Scott? Green Township. That's about the 12th or 14th dog we looked at to get him a dog, and we were very fortunate. Usually it takes 1 out of 40 that we go through before we can find a dog that meets our requirements. Quiet. Are there any questions? All right. Any other questions? There are some. Unfortunately, those dogs run about $6,000 a piece. We don't have $6,000. We get ours donated.
They don't have any trains out of here for shipping out like the one we use on the Ohio River for
The closest, we call those cadaver dogs, is up in Detroit. We have several dogs around here do nothing but narcotics. We call them in special. We don't know where we're going to try to cross-train Shadow or not, but it's something we're discussing. That's down in the future. Any other questions? Quiet. Hey. Okay, thank you very much. I'm sorry for such a short show. Unfortunately, we had a handler get hurt over Blue Ash last night, and Jeff and Bear had to go over there and try to find the person, and he worked late this morning, so he's only had a couple hours sleep. So thank you very much. I'll be around for a few minutes to talk to you, and you come out and pet Trapper. Thank you again.
Yeah, go Trapper. Not all cops are bastard, because there are dogs. They're doggy cops. They're not bastards. Well, this has been another exciting edition of Izzago Cinema. That was actually a really fun
This is a production
episode.
of Waycross Community Television, the Axis partnership of Forest Park, Green Hills, and Springfield Township with Warner Cable. Opinions are those of the program participants and in no way represent the community governments or
And
the
we
cable
have
companies.
one more
If you have questions
episode
regarding
for
this
tonight.
program, or if you would like to participate in the activities of Waycross Community TV, you may call 825-2429 or write Waycross Community Television, 2086 Waycross Road, Forest Park, Ohio,
They're meant to be
452.
blocking that out. Anyway, thank you so much once again for those watching on YouTube. We'll see you in the next video. For those watching on Twitch, we will see you in a couple of minutes. for the last episode of the night. The last in this marathon. And it's going to be a doozy, believe you me. Anyway, I will be back.